Welcome in to Doug Atkins Field, Barker Memorial Stadium here in Humboldt, Tennessee, as your Humboldt Vikings get set to take on the Dresden Lions. Good evening, Viking fans, and welcome to tonight's pregame show here in Humboldt. And before we dive into the varsity matchup that is taking place here tonight in just a moment, it's 7 o'clock. We want to take a quick dive into what took place Tuesday night on 8th grade night for the junior Vikings right here on this same field, because this past Tuesday night gave us a game to remember. It was 8th grade night here in Humboldt, and the stands were full of energy. It was young Vikings on the field delivering 3.5 quarters of football that had the crowd on its feet. And how about this for a start? Opening kickoff, number one, Jadian Patterson fields it. He finds a crease in the special teams, and he was gone, which that is no shock if you have followed this junior Viking team this year. That is no shock. He has the wheels, and when he can get into open space, folks, he is dangerous. And 60 yards, he took it to the house. Touchdown Humboldt before fans could even really get sat down good. In less than 15 seconds, the junior Vikings were up 6-0, and the place was rocking. And the defense, they kind of fed off that spark Tuesday night, holding Trenton scoreless through the first half. And then midway through the second quarter, Humboldt punched in another touchdown to stretch the lead to 12-0 at the halftime break. And at halftime, it felt like the junior Vikings were in complete control. But, folks, football is a 4-quarter game, okay? And they reminded us of that. Trenton did the other night. And after Trenton had went scoreless in the first half, they got on the board in the third with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion that was successful and cut Humboldt's lead to 12-8. Yet still, Humboldt battled, okay? The defense kept answering. The offense tried to bleed the clock. And with under a minute left, it looked like the junior Vikings were going to pull it out. I'm talking under a minute left in the game. And then came the heartbreak. And with just 8 seconds remaining on the clock, Trenton slipped into the end zone. They added another 2-point conversion that was successful, and they stole that game 16-12. It's a tough way to lose, no doubt. But let me tell you, there was a lot to be proud of. Special teams gave Humboldt a jolt right out of the gate. The defense stood tall for most of the night, and this young team, they showed fight. Right down to the final horn, they showed fight. And, you know, that's what building a program looks like. Lessons learned, growth every week, and a community that is behind them all the way. And so, that being said, yes, the junior Vikings fell to Trenton 16-12, but folks, the effort, the heart, the energy, that was a win in its own right, and it's a sign of good things that are to come for Humboldt football. All right, so junior high did fall Tuesday night, 16-12. They will this next week on Thursday night travel to Northview, and that is the final regular season game of the season. And then we talk about playoffs. And so I'll try to get some more information. I have not had a chance to talk to Coach Greg. I was actually in St. Louis Tuesday night. I have not had a chance to talk to Coach Greg personally. He did send me a text, and I do appreciate him sending me the scoring summary, letting me know kind of how the game went. And so I do have a plan to sit down to talk to him and see, you know, what do the playoffs look like for this team? How does all that work? And we'll see, you know, kind of what that looks like after this last loss. And it has been a disappointing couple of weeks. Close games, but not being able to quite pull out the victory there in the last couple of weeks. So hopefully they'll get back on the winning track. We do want to mention sharing is caring, folks, and appreciate you being on the broadcast tonight. Viking News on Demand is completely volunteer. We appreciate you supporting us and being on the program with us. I want to check around and see if there are any comments just yet, because I will be watching for those comments tonight, and we'll try our best to keep that going. And let us know where you're watching from tonight. Let's check that comment section and make sure that it is working. I believe it is, but I appreciate you joining us. And in the meantime, here's what we're going to do. Now, we're going to turn our attention to tonight's matchup as we are less than 30 minutes away from the start of tonight's game. We are 27 minutes from the kickoff right now, and the Dresden Lions have come to town to take on the Humboldt Vikings. I actually spoke with head coach Hayden Williams earlier this morning, and here's what our head coach had to say heading into this game. Joining us in our pregame show today, Coach Hayden Williams. And, Coach, it's been a couple of weeks since we've gotten the chance to talk to you, but you've had some pretty big games, big wins over Middleton and West Carroll. Now, one of those wins was a district game, or was both of those wins a district game? I don't have that right in front of me.
Yeah, just one of them. West Carroll was Middleton's over on the Memphis side. So
Gotcha.
There'll be teams like them that we'll see first round of playoffs if we're lucky enough to make it there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So now you're 1-2 in the district, if I'm remembering correctly.
1-1.
1-1. Okay.
Yep, 1-1.
All right. 1-1 in the district. And so now we have another district game with Dresden coming in, don't we?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what are you seeing out of Dresden? You know, they've been a powerhouse in recent years, but they've been rebuilding also for the last couple of years. What are you seeing coming out of Dresden?
Dresden returned a lot of what they had last year, man. They're a really good football team, really physical football team. It should be a good matchup for us.
Now, what do you contribute? I know, Middleton, they're a program that is known right now that they're trying to get back up, but they're struggling. West Carroll has shown flashes of, who they've been in the past, but they're also struggling this year. I don't want to discount any wins that we get because we're glad to be, going into this week with 2 wins under our belt the last couple of weeks. But what do you contribute your offensive success to?
It's just everyone kind of meshing together. Like we say at the beginning of the year, we're starting 4 new offensive linemen this year.
Yes.
So it takes a little while for those guys to kind of get clicking and get going. It takes other guys, some time to settle into their roles and know what we need them to do.
Sure.
So I think the biggest thing of that is just everyone kind of getting on the same page and finding that mesh point and just kind of meshing all together.
Yes, sir. Now, it looked like Kavian Taylor was your starting quarterback last week. Do we expect to see him under center again tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. We made that change going into Middleton.
Okay.
We moved Champion over to receiver and just moved KD over to quarterback, and it gave us kind of a little spark there. Yeah. KD started most of our games last year. Ended up having shoulder surgery in the off season, so I was a little more careful with him going into the year, I would say.
Sure.
But when we needed that spark, we moved back to KD at quarterback, and man, he has looked great.
That's fantastic. Now, he has a test coming up tonight against Dresden, who will pin their ears back and will get after the quarterback. What are some of the key points that you've told him, preparing him for this defense he's going to see tonight?
Biggest things, man, just playing within yourself, taking what the defense is going to give you.
Yeah.
Don't always look for that big play, take 5, 6, 7 yards at a time, and let's, sustain some drives, help keep our defense off the field and let them rest a little bit. And hopefully we can get a few turnovers that way and give you more opportunities with the ball.
Yeah, you're hitting a streak of games here where playoffs are really, really at stake. I know early on, we played some teams and it didn't really matter. You've lost to South Fulton in the region. But now getting that win over West Carroll was big. Now you play Dresden. You've got Greenfield, Lake County. Both of those games will be on the road, Greenfield and Lake County. And then back home, against Gleason here. This could really be the start of something special for this team. Do you think they really grasp the importance of these next 3 or 4 games?
I think they do. They know these are the games we have to win if we're wanting to make that playoff push and potentially hosting a playoff game.
Yeah.
Right. So we've been talking about that, since the summer.
Yeah.
So as great as it would be to beat, the Halls, or, we competed well with Peabody, but didn't finish that game off the way we would like. But those games would be great to win, but at the end of the day, they don't matter for our playoff success, right?
Right.
These games that are coming up, they do.
Now, what do you think happened really at South Fulton? That was your first kind of region district game there. What do you think really happened in South Fulton where you got kind of shut out 31-0?
There's a lot that went into that game. I think the biggest thing, they just said we were kind of like a deer in headlights. It was that first region game.
Yeah.
You're on the road again for another long road trip, and you're looking at it and you're like, man, we've got to be the physical team. And at the end of the day, South Fulton came out and they were more physical than we were.
Sure.
So we had to go back into practices and kind of change what we were doing.
Yeah.
Just to get a little more physicality, tackling a little bit more during practices and trying to get on the right path. And I think we did that.
Yes, sir. Well, health-wise, how are we going into this game tonight? Injuries?
We're a little banged and bruised. Tyreek Boykin's going to miss this week.
Okay.
He hyperextended his elbow last week.
Oh, man.
So he's getting checked out today. And then Cameron Cole will also miss this week. He had a shoulder injury towards the end of the game last week against West Carroll. So we'll be without those two guys, but everyone else is kind of good to go and click on full cylinders.
Doesn't sound like anything, and that's not downplaying any injuries. Now, I don't want to be misunderstood by anybody listening today. If that's your player, I understand. It's a big deal. But, this time of year, that's kind of expected, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. You're bound to have a few. Hopefully these injuries are just, 1 week injuries, and we can get them back for the back stretch of the year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, good luck tonight, and I look forward to being back in the booth. And we need to get another win, or they're going to run me out of the booth, man. Oh, my. Well, good luck tonight, Coach, and we will see you here after a while.
Looking forward to it, man. I appreciate you, and go Vikings.
All right. There you go. That was head coach Hayden Williams. And he talked about, just needing to keep that confidence. The offense is clicking. I mean, you got playmakers like Tyon Campbell, Jaden Champion finding space in the wideout position. Jeremiah Jones has been really successful running the football as of late. And we'd love to see more of that. I'm kind of looking at these stats from the last couple of weeks. KD was 13 of 14 in the air, 245 yards. And he did take off twice and gained 28 yards on the ground. You had Jeremiah Jones, 17 carries, 140 yards, 3 touchdowns against Middleton. Tylen Richmond threw a pass. He also ran the ball 3 times for 30 yards. Receiving, though, Tyon Campbell, 5 catches, 132 yards, and a touchdown at Middleton. And then last week, West Carroll, if you were able to watch that game on the War Eagle Radio Network, Humboldt took care of business. 19 of 22, KD was in the air for 383 yards and 4 touchdowns. And then you had Jeremiah Jones, 16 carries, 206 yards, 3 touchdowns. KD took off 4 times in that game running for 61 yards and 2 touchdowns. Receiving-wise, Darian Taylor, 5 catches, 83 yards, touchdown. Tyon Campbell, again, another great game. 4 catches, 94 yards. Jeremiah Jones, 5 catches, 99 yards. And then Jaden Champion, 2 catches for 58 yards. Jeremiah Jones and Jaden Champion both had touchdowns as well. I don't think I mentioned that. So, looking at this game tonight, I mean, hey, hopefully they can keep that going and the offense keep clicking like they have been. The key word tonight is confidence. You just got to play good. And while KD is proving he can handle the reins at quarterback, meanwhile, the defense, they need to settle on in like they've been playing and, watch their assignments, stay on the assignment, and create the turnovers. But that confidence is going to be tested tonight. This is a Dresden team that's also riding a win streak, and they are looking to stay unbeaten in district play. All right, Viking fans, before kickoff, let's talk about the history of this matchup because Humboldt and Dresden have written quite a story over the years. The big picture shows tonight Dresden leads the all-time series 12-9. No ties have been recorded in this matchup. In total points, Dresden has put up 618. Humboldt has scored 470. And so the Lions have the edge. But this rivalry has had some unforgettable moments. So I want to walk through it year by year, if you will. Back in 1999, Humboldt got it started with a 28-21 win. They followed that up with two more, 49-6 in 2000. In 2001, 34-6. Then came the drama. In 2002, Dresden edged Humboldt by just 2 points, 14-12. In 2003, it was deja vu, another razor-thin game where the Lions snuck out with a 21-20 win. Two straight heartbreakers for the Vikings. However, Humboldt bounced back in 2004, pulling out a 27-24 thriller before Dresden answered with a 42-34 shootout win in 2005. As you can see there on the screen, wait a minute, let me take that one off there so you can see the referees there talking at midfield as we prepare for the start of tonight's action. But back in 2006, the Vikings went on a roll, won 27-7. They won 42-16 in 2007. They won 48-8 in 2008. However, from there, things began to change a little bit. And at that point, Humboldt was firmly in control of the rivalry, but the tide began to change, and they turned in the postseason. In 2011, Dresden stole one of the most memorable games in the series history, escaping with a 22-21 playoff win. Humboldt answered in 2013, winning their own playoff battle, 28-13. But Dresden delivered a knockout blow in 2014, rolling to 56-14. Now, that is incredible. That was an incredible game. So, from there, it's been all Lions. 2015, Dresden 46-6. 2016, they won 50-26. 2017, 45-0. 2018, 62-0. 2019, 40-6 was the score. Humboldt did break through into 2020. Going into Dresden and grinding out a 20-12 win. That's their only victory in the last decade. But since then, Dresden has dominated again, 63-0 in 2023, and then last year, 44-28. So here's the story. Humboldt owned the early years, but Dresden has taken 10 of the last 12, including some heartbreakers and some blowouts. That's why tonight is so important. And tonight is more than just another region matchup. For Humboldt, it's about pride. It's about proving they can still go toe-to-toe in a rivalry that's been swinging Dresden's way. I wonder if this team is not able to look back to another rivalry home game this year where they hosted the Peabody Golden Tide, and the end score did not really show how tight that game was for the longest. They blew it open in the fourth quarter, but maybe this Humboldt Viking team can pull some lessons from that game and make it an exciting one tonight. I'm hoping so. So, Viking fans, let's take a look at how these two teams stack up coming into this evening. We've talked about the history between the programs and the series and who's winning. Right now, Dresden leads 12-9. Humboldt would love to take one tonight. But first, let's look at the records. Dresden comes in tonight 3-2 overall. They're 2-0 in Region 7 1A. They're riding a 3-game win streak coming into this game tonight. Humboldt enters into this game 2-3 overall with a 1-1 Region 7 record, and they're hot as well. Back-to-back wins and building momentum. Now, here's something interesting. Both teams have faced West Carroll this year. Dresden beat them soundly 35-0. Humboldt took a different route, winning in a shootout 62-38, and that tells you something about the styles of these two squads. I believe that Dresden is going to try to lean on their defense and control, while Humboldt has been lighting it up on offense, so they're going to want to come in tonight and stop Humboldt's offense and make them play good defense. Let's dive into the numbers. Dresden is averaging 151.5 yards per game. They get about 104 on the ground and just under 50 through the air. it's not necessarily a flashy team, and I don't mean that disrespectful, but it is a steady team. And Humboldt, on the other hand, they do have a lot of explosive plays, averaging almost 400 yards a game. That's 136 rushing and a huge 263 passing. Big plays have fueled this 2-game win streak, okay? How about the team leaders? Well, for Dresden, the engine is number 8, and he's pounding out, nearly 95 rushing yards a game. Now, again, that is changing. Depends on who they play. Add in quarterback number 1, Bruce Willis, who throws for about 91 a night and chips in on the ground too, and that's their formula. Grind it out, stay balanced, keep mistakes to a minimum. For Humboldt, the move 2 weeks ago may have been a season changer, and we'll see tonight as they are getting their full test against the Dresden Lions. But KD has stepped in at quarterback, and he is putting up 171 total yards averaged a game. That shift has allowed Jaden Champion to slide over to wideout, where he has been very dangerous. Also, add in Tyon Campbell, who's averaging just under 100 yards per game right now, and you've got a Viking offense that can score in a hurry. So let's zoom out just a little bit and look at this region and why all of this matters tonight. Region 7, 1A football looks like this right now. You have South Fulton, who is sitting at the top with 2-0, and they're unbeaten overall at 4-0. Dresden is right behind them. They're 2-0 in the district, but they're 3-2 on the season. Humboldt is 1-1 in the district, right in the middle of the pack. They're battling with Gleason and Greenfield. Tonight's game could swing that race. A Dresden win probably keeps them tied at the top with South Fulton, I'm expecting tonight. But a Humboldt win could swing this region wide open. So here's the matchup in plain terms tonight. I'll just try to break this down as best as I can. Dresden's bringing a balance. They're bringing defense. They're bringing discipline tonight. Humboldt brings, yes, they're disciplined on defense, but there's a lot of that firepower you've been seeing as of late. Big plays, momentum shifter plays. 2 different styles. Both went in winning streaks, and it's working for their teams. Now, these styles will have to clash. Both are looking to make a statement in Region 7 1A tonight, and we will see how all of that breaks down. All right, Viking fans, let's break it down. The keys to the game for both sides tonight, and then we are going to get ready for the national anthem and all of that coming your way. I say for Dresden tonight, you want to control that clock. You don't want the explosive offense for Humboldt to be on the field long. The Lions, they want long, steady drives on offense, and they want 3 and outs on defense. Okay, I know that sounds very simple, but that's really, I feel like, where they're at. I think they're going to lean on the run game tonight. They want that young man who's averaging 95 yards a night. If he gets rolling, Dresden's whole offense is going to open up. So that front of defense for the Vikings is going to have to stop the run. Dresden says, we know you want to stop it, but we're going to run it on anyhow. They think they can run it right through you. And then Dresden's got to protect the football. In road games like this, turnovers can flip momentum fast. Ball security is critical. So I think my 3 keys to the game for Dresden to get a win tonight is control the clock, lean on the run, protect the football. For the Humboldt Vikings, I think it's got to be protect the quarterback first and foremost. KD has been your game changer. He is settling in at quarterback, but Dresden's front is going to test Humboldt's line. So you got to keep KD upright, and this offense is going to hum along. He's going to see holes, he's going to run, or he's going to break it down and take the short 7-8 yard pass. Create turnovers. The Vikings defense doesn't need to be perfect, but they do need to steal a possession or 2, and that's all it takes to steal this game. And then the third key for the Humboldt Vikings, strike early and strike often. Humboldt has the firepower. They got the big plays. Get the ball to Tyon Campbell. Get the ball to Jaden Champion. Get the ball to Darian Taylor. Get the ball to Tylen Richmond. Set the tone. Put Dresden on its heels. If you open up that passing game, then Jeremiah Jones is going to have some holes up the middle that he can take off as well. So here's the picture, folks. Dresden wants to grind it out. Humboldt wants to speed it up. All right, whichever team dictates the tempo will likely walk out with a win in the Barker Memorial Stadium, Doug Atkins Field. We are getting ready for the start of tonight's action. I'm going to take a quick break, and when we return, we'll have more from here at Barker Memorial Stadium. Should be about time for the national anthem, the run out from the team, and the opening kickoff coming up next. Welcome back in, everybody. Appreciate you joining us on this Friday night. And I've got my little guy here with me tonight. Let me see here just a second, buddy. I'm going to get rid of that scoreboard so they can see you. And let me pull the music down. You doing all right, bud? You can talk. It's okay. I got you on. There you go. You up?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
I think that works.
All right. I've also got my daughter out running a camera tonight. We have 2 camera views this evening, and we will look to add some camera views as we go. But we do have 2 camera views. I'll have one that is up top. I'll show you that one here. That one's coming from the press box. And then my daughter down below has more zoomed-in camera views. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? And I'm going to go ahead and brighten that up some. And so it's looking good out there. Appreciate you joining us on this Friday night. Humboldt Vikings. I'm going to go ahead and add the scoreboard back to that camera view. Let me do that over here as well as we will get ready for the start of tonight's action. Also, Matthew's going to be running the scoreboard for me tonight. And so I do have some help. Tonight.
Yeah.
I'll turn you up a little bit there, buddy.
Yeah.
There you go. So have you had a good day today?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? All right. Well, sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Looks like we're getting ready for them to go out to midfield. Looks like tonight's captains will be number 2, Jeremiah Jones. Oh, go back. Hey, go back to those on the field for me, baby. There we go. Number 62 will also be playing for the Vikings tonight. Number 62 is Amarion Young. Number 3, Kavian Taylor. And number 0, Darian Taylor. That is the captains. Those are your captains for tonight as they shake hands at midfield. We will watch all of this take place because we want to know who's going to get the ball first. So let's see what happens. And there you go. All right. We're waiting on, no. Go back. They're getting ready to do the coin toss. Now you're zooming in and out, and it's not going to stay focused. There we go. Appreciate you joining us tonight. She does have headphones, but she cannot talk back to me. So we'll do our best to get this going for you tonight. Thank you, sweetheart. Here's the coin toss. Let's see what we got. All right, so he's talking to Dresden, talking to Humboldt now. All right. Wait a minute. Maybe they didn't do the coin toss yet. Okay, yes, they have. Here we go. All right, waiting on the call. And Dresden's going to receive first. So it looks like Humboldt will get the ball to start the second half. All right, there you go. Now you can go to the flag, and we will take we'll have to mute when we go to the flag here in just a moment because they will not allow this to stand on YouTube if we play the national anthem live. So I'll have to mute all audio. We'll just kind of take a moment of silence during the national anthem tonight. And actually, I'll tell you what, Elise, get ready because I think the team is going to run first. So if you'll go show the team on the side, I'll change to that camera and let folks see that. I think they are about to come out. Here we go. Looky there. There, I'm on your camera now until they finish running through, and then I'll swap out. And appreciate you joining us on this Friday night. Humboldt Vikings hosting the Dresden Lions. Dresden Lions are 3-2. They are undefeated in the region, 2-0. Humboldt Vikings are 2-3 overall. As you can see there on your screen, they are 1-1 in the region. Here we go. Well, okay, they're going to do the national anthem first. Go ahead and go to this. All right, welcome back in, and that is the national anthem. We'll go ahead and come out to our listen to there. All right, we're getting ready now for them to run through as a team, and we'll show that to you live as well. Looky there. Now that camera is doing a little bit of something crazy with the focus. Elise, you may want to make sure that it is on autofocus. If you can't see it, it's fine. Don't worry about it. But sometimes it's getting a little bit blurry. So, but if you can't fix that, you know what? It's not the end of the world. We will be fine. Appreciate your help tonight. Appreciate my little man here as well. And he'll be helping us with the score tonight. So, you ready for that?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. And your team, they've already ran out. Dresden is on the field, so here comes Humboldt, as you can see. Number 8, Martavius Maribel out front there running out. And looking to see who's got that flag. I think that's Jeremiah Jones or Tyon Campbell. Let me look and see who that is. That's Tyon Campbell, number 4. So here we go, Humboldt Vikings. Now coming out on defense first, there's Coach Hayden Williams. And here we go. Opening kickoff should be brought to you by Tylen Richmond, if I remember right. He does the kickoff duties, unless that has changed as well. So we'll see how that goes tonight. Thanks for joining us on this Friday night for some football. Here we go. Humboldt Vikings going out onto the field. All right. And it does look like it will be Tylen Richmond. Now, there will be a little bit of a difference in the camera brightness, okay? I do have the brightness all the way up. Elise, if you want to change that to manual real quick, that would be good. Let me go back over here. Here we go. Change that over to manual on the far right side. Thank you. And there's your kick. And it's going to be returned from the 28. He's coming back. He's got it now to the 35. He'll move up out around the 40-yard line before he'll get brought down. And there you go. Here we go. So it'll be 1st and 10 from what looks to be the 41-yard line. So this will be Dresden at their own 41, 1st and 10. Humboldt Vikings wanting to make a statement here first on defense. Here we go. Looking a little confused on defense. Now they're going to run it right side. Vikings get him down. You got a little bit tricked there, at least. The runner was back to the left, and there we go. Not a big gain there. Dresden gets maybe a gain of 1 or 2, it looks like. And now they're waving. I think they're going to put it at the 43. And they're going to call a flag on Humboldt. I think it might be a face mask. Let's see. Oh, no. Yeah, that's going to be a face mask, and that is a flag against Humboldt. And it'll give them an automatic first down, where your defense got a stop there, or a pretty good play. It only gave 2 yards up. The penalty will give them an automatic first down and march them to the Humboldt Viking, what looks to be the 42. And wait a minute. It's a bad snap, but there's a flag on the play. And now we'll wait to see what the call is. And it'll be offsides against the defense, and that'll be the second penalty against Humboldt. And so that's going to mark them up again. That'll be another 5 yards. And it brings them inside to the Humboldt 38-yard line, 1st and 10. All right, here we go. At least zoom it out just a little bit. Stay on offense. Hand it off now, going to the right side. He's heading up. He's got a big gain. I told you they were going to lean on that big run. And that's number 8 getting into the end zone. That'll be a touchdown, Dresden Lions. All right, well, wait just a minute here. There is a flag. And we can actually erase that off. So go ahead and reset the score, as a holding penalty will bring that touchdown back. And so now Dresden will pick up a flag of their own, and that should back them up now, 1st and 10 from, I'm going to say, the 43. Well, they're going to mark it at the 44. So 1st and 10 from the 44. Here we go. It's back handoff again. Same play. Right side gets another big gap. That's Darian Taylor there first to bring him down. And just like that, they got another big first down. They got it down inside the 30, down to the Humboldt 29-yard line, it appears. 1st and 10, Dresden. We are down to 11 minutes, 13 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Play has stopped. Referee is waving. I'm not sure exactly what the conversation is, but we'll see. I don't see. Was there a flag? Yes. Looks like maybe there was. This game's going to take a long time tonight at this rate. Let's see what the call is as we're waiting on the ref to give us the signal. Okay, wait a minute. Sideline warning. All right, so they'll mark the ball at the 28. Not sure what the sideline, I didn't see that happen. No, they're not giving them an actual warning. They're going to go ahead and call the flag. Boy, I'll tell you what, it's been a rough start to this one.
It's going to be an easy win if they keep doing this.
It's still early. Still early, young man. Tie them horses up and hold them for right now. It's going to be all right.
Or the Lions.
Yeah, the Lions, yeah. Run right side and touchdown, Dresden. All right, touchdown, Lions. And Dresden's up 6-0. We're going to work on this camera here in just a little bit, folks, as we get ready for some more action here. Let's see. I think they're going to go for 2. Let's see if they get it. And I'm also going to work on this stabilizer. I think we could turn that stabilizer off. I think that's what's causing our issues, so we'll try that here in just a moment. Zoom on back out, Elise. There you go. Come on back out so we can see the goal. They're going to kick it. They're kicking an extra point. Kick is up. And I think it's good, but it just went blurry. So give us 1 point. We'll be right back. I'm not going to play any music. I got to run outside. We'll be right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. Welcome back in. I think we've got it figured out now, and we also was able to brighten up that camera just a little bit. Here comes the kickoff as the Humboldt Vikings go on offense for the first time tonight. And there's your kick. It's going to be a short kick, and he'll fall on the ball. Wow, that's really bright. Let me work on that here on my end now. There we go. All right, Humboldt going back on offense, actually on offense for the first time tonight. And my goodness. First drive didn't take long for Dresden to get on the board. 10:57 remaining in this first quarter. Dresden's up 7-0. Humboldt now going back on offense. Still zoom it out just a little bit, Elise. And that way you can catch the action if they do throw the ball.
No, I hope they do one of those runs like you were talking about.
There's a screen. Jeremiah Jones, right side, doesn't have much blocking. He is going to get back maybe a gain of 1 on the screen there. We'll see what the final was there on that, but it didn't look like a whole lot. So Kavian Taylor there will get them 1-2 yards. And that was Jeremiah Jones with the catch. Oh, wow. Jeremiah Jones didn't have anything there. I think he just lost the yardage that he had. So Dresden there, not fooled on the play by no means. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. All right, on 3rd and 10, get ready. It's going to be a pass play. KD in the gun. 2 wideouts up top, 1 down low here to the left. He's back to pass. Fakes it. Good block by Jeremiah Jones, and KD doesn't have anywhere to go. He pulled it down, crossed the 35, got out to the 36, and they're basically saying no gain. And Kavian Taylor now and company is going to have to punt the ball, 3 and out. This is what I told you that Dresden would love to see happen. And your Vikings go 3 and out on offense and have to punt the ball from their own territory with the ball on the Viking 36-yard line. All right, here we go. High snap, gets it off, and wow, they'll fall on it. And that ball is going to be back at around the 48-yard line. So Dresden started at their own 41 on drive number 1. Now they'll start at the 48, 1st and 10. Very little time came off that clock, 8:51 remaining in the first quarter. Going to do a roughing the kicker on Dresden. And so does that give them a 1st down and the offense come back out? Yes. So Dresden roughs the kicker, and the Vikings will get another set of downs here.
I think I just saw 2 flags on the play.
Well, they were calling the same flag, so it'll put the Vikings now at the Dresden 49. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened here to my pen. Oh, boy. All right, throw, left side, incomplete. Uh-oh, number 7 having to come off. That's Jaden Champion. You see him there hobbling on the screen as he's coming to the sideline. They're going to have to replace him. He's in pain. He gets over to the sideline and falls down. I think he's cramping. That's what it looks like, yeah. Tyreek Boykin, teammate, going to help him work that out. They're trying to move him out from the sideline. Whoops. Trying to move him away from the sideline. Here we go. Get back on the action. Here we go. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Slings it out right side. That's Darian Taylor. Gets out near the 1st down marker.
That was a pass to number 0.
Yeah, that's Darian Taylor. KD gets it to Darian, and that's a great play. And Darian Taylor will get his first catch of the night, and they're going to say he got 10. 1st down Vikings. Great job. Here we go. They're going to start from the 49.
You know, these first few minutes have been one of
Wait a minute.
the craziest minutes I've ever seen.
All right, I heard whistles, so let's see what we got here. Okay. So they stopped play. No flag. So it's going to stay 1st and 10. Different formation here, as you can see, for your Vikings. Kavian swaps his protection to the left side. He's back to pass. Throw quickly right side. It is complete.
I think that would be close to a 1st down.
It's not a 1st down. He's not. No, it's a gain of about 5 or 6 on the play. We'll see what the final is there. I missed who caught that pass, so we'll have to try that again here in a minute. But that is a pickup of 5 yards.
It looks like they are at the 38.
No, 34. He's back to pass, looking left. He's got pressure coming from behind him. Does he feel it? He does. He's going to run it. Got it to the 30. He's got it out of bounds as he will take it from the 39.
To the, I think, 20.
No, he got inside the 30. He did not get to the 20. But it's a great run by Kavian as he'll move from the 39. And looks like he got it to the 27, pickup of 12. Here we go. First and 10. He's back, in trouble. Gonna have to pull it. Shakes away from a defender. Goes to the left. He gets back up. Gain of a little bit there as he'll get inside the 25-yard line. Kavian Taylor just running for his life there. I mean, there just wasn't much to it. You just hope Kavian doesn't get hurt running this much, but he's having to. And this will bring up second down. It'll bring up second down and 5. So he picks up another 5 yards on the ground. And that'll move the ball inside the 25 to the 22. Second and 5. Vikings have a loaded backfield. Now they move a man in motion. Back to pass. Looking, picks up the blitz. He's going to hand it. He hands it off to number 13. He keeps moving inside to get inside the 10. That is Marquavian Hampton, I believe, with the rush. That went from the 22
to the 10.
Yeah, 22 all the way down inside the 10, son. I think he got it to the 9. Great run. Whoop, 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 whoop. And they're going to stop play.
I think it was a false start.
May have been. Let's see. Looking. False start on Humboldt. Good eye. Good pickup. And so that'll march them back here as Humboldt Vikings now go back to the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up first down and goal. Uh-oh. That's offsides on the defense, I believe. I think they just got those yardage back. Let's see who they call this on. Offsides, defense. So there you go. You get those 5 yards back on the very next play. Nothing changes. So now we go for first down inside the 10 to what looks like the 9-yard line again. So 6:08 remaining in the first quarter. Kavian Taylor empties the backfield. Now he's moving a man in motion to the left and trying to call somebody to jump off sides. It doesn't work. Play clock down to 12. KD now lets it go down under 10. Takes the pass, or back to pass. Throw left side, got it to Darian Taylor. Darian powers his way into the end zone for a Humboldt Viking touchdown.
You know, this is a very interesting game.
Pull it a little closer to your mouth. There you go.
This is a very interesting game.
It is. Kavian Taylor connects for a 9-yard touchdown.
You know, if they get a 2-point conversion, that would put them in the lead.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. They're going for 2. He's back. Nothing doing. All right, so incomplete.
Well, the pass was incomplete because he tried to pass it.
All right, here we go. And we're going to go take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. We have 5:45 remaining in the first quarter. Humboldt Vikings trail by 1. right, welcome back in. We're live in Humboldt, Tennessee at Barker Memorial Stadium. Humboldt Vikings trail 7-6 against the Dresden Lions, who are undefeated in Region 7A. However, Humboldt would love to change that tonight. Here we go.
And the kick.
There's your kickoff. It's going to be returned. Here he comes. He's going down the sideline. He's going to have to be stopped. Number 10 gets to him there. What a stop by C.J. Lewis. Oh, my. All right, let's pull that out. There we go. What a stop by C.J. Lewis for your Vikings. The sophomore coming up with the stop. Great job there. And Dresden is going to have great field position as now they will start at the Humboldt Viking. Let's see. Is it the 21? It's going to be close to it. Waiting to see. They haven't got the ball in yet, have they?
It looked like it's going to be the 25 or 23.
All right, let's see. We'll see where they place it. I'm still waiting on a ball. Wow. That band is loud tonight, aren't they? All right. Finally, a ball coming in. Goodness gracious. And they're going to mark it inside the 25 at the 24. Whoops. Let's turn that camera a little bit there, and now we'll go over to Elise's camera. 24-yard line, 1st and 10. You know what, Matthew? You might be right. Scoreboard says the 23, son. Good eyes. Here we go. 23-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff right side. Same play. Big hole up the middle. I told you earlier you're going to have to stop it, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Dresden Lions. 23-yard touchdown there for number 8. We talked about him earlier tonight. You're going to have to stop Luke DiPietro. He's averaging 95 yards every game, and tonight he's still trucking. Here we go. They're going to go for the extra point. So it'll be a 1 point. Here we go. It's up, and it's blocked. No good. So, no score on that extra point, but they lead the Vikings 13-6. We'll return here in just one moment. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. All right, welcome back in, and the Humboldt Vikings go back on offense here. Now they trail 13-6. However, they could score a touchdown here and get the 2-point conversion. They could be leading this thing. No, I'm sorry, they would tie it up. Ooh, falling on it there. Let's see who that was. That looks like number 19 for the Vikings. That's okay. They're saying C.J. Lewis got it. I thought it was Jalen Hampton, but they're saying C.J. Lewis. So Humboldt Vikings trail 13-6. We are at 5:26 remaining in this first quarter. It has been a slow first quarter time-wise with a lot of penalties on the first drive. From there, it's kind of settled down a little bit. Humboldt Vikings got a little breath of fresh air on their first offensive drive as they were shut out 3 and out. But then a roughing the kicker gave them fresh air. So here we go. Humboldt Vikings going back on offense.
Slaps his hands.
He's back. He's going to toss it. That's Jeremiah Jones, right side. Bouncing back up the middle. He'll get it up to the 40 from the 37. That's a pickup of 3 yards for Jeremiah Jones. And so Jeremiah Jones now has 2 carries for 1 yard with picking up that, getting out of the negatives there. Here come the Vikings back on offense. Second down. Second down and what looks to be long 7. They got it actually to the 41, so gain of 4. So second down and 6 here. Taking their time. Got it down to 20 seconds on the play clock. He's back. Handoff again. Jeremiah Jones, right side. Jeremiah bouncing his way forward. Vikings getting behind him. Pushing, and he goes out of bounds. That was a great carry from the 41-yard line. He'll get it down inside, I think, the 40, outside the 45 to what looked like the 46. If that's the case, he picked up 5 yards. Yeah, brings up third down and what will be a short 1.
Looks like it's going to be a handoff.
Yeah, I think they will. They haven't been able to stop it yet. Oh, defense jumped. And I think the Vikings are going to get another free first down off of a penalty on the defense.
There's a flag on the play.
Let's see what the flag is. Wait a minute. No, they're saying false start offense.
False start on the Vikings.
So that's going to back them up now. It'll be third down and
41.
6. Here we go. Got to get good yardage here. Humboldt in the gun. KD back to pass. Looking, quick pass over the middle. It was a pass intended for Jaden Champion. He couldn't pull it in.
Yeah, I did see 62 jump back.
And the Humboldt Vikings now will be forced again, I think, to punt. We'll see. Yeah, and that pass was intended for Jaden Champion. Just couldn't bring it in as it was a little wide. He's back to pass on fourth down. Oh, it's caught, but I think he's short. He's going to be short a yard. Oh, wow. It was close. They're going to say he was short. It was a pass to Tyon Campbell. Oh, man. They're going to say he was a yard short. He needed 6, got 5. Wow. That will be the first catch for Tyon Campbell tonight. And now the Vikings go back on defense. Handoff right side. Big hole. Gets past a host of Vikings. Now there's more there, and the second level gets him down, but not before he picks up another first down. Big run there, and another set of downs for Dresden as they run the big man up the middle.
3 minutes, 45 seconds to go.
You need a stop here on defense. And quarterback's going to keep it right side. He's got a couple of blocks, and the Vikings are there. I see a big tackle
I think that
by
is
Darian.
at the 24.
Darian Taylor as he'll get down near the 24-yard line. It'll bring up second down and what looks to be a short 4. All right, you got to watch. As I said earlier, you've got the quarterback that will keep the ball, but the pitch row is going to be your main runner tonight. You can't blink on a defense or Dresden will make you pay. Here we go. He's back. Tosses it. This time it's number 24 left side. Springs out away from a tackle, and a host of Vikings come in. That's going to be Tyon Campbell also, and number 18, Chance Boykin in on the play. But it'll be a first down for Dresden. All right, here we go. First and 10 from the Viking 19-yard line. Time is ticked down to 2:28 remaining in this first quarter. Here we go. Handoff right side. He's got room. This is number 24. He'll be tackled by Tyon Campbell and Darian Taylor, but he got a first down. It'll be first and goal inside the 10, all the way down to what looks like the 6-yard line. And there you go. Another big run for the Dresden Lions. Already up by 1 score. But this could be a momentum swing big time in Dresden's direction if they can get it into the end zone here. Another run. Number 24 gets to the corner. And he stopped. Big stop there as the Vikings come up there. 2nd down and goal. He was trying to hit the edge, and folks, once he gets there, he's gone. Here we go. 2nd down and goal from the 2. Time is down to 1:29. It's going to be a handoff. Big man up the middle. Touchdown, Dresden Lions.
That will bump the score up to 19 unless they get a punt or a 2.
Not a punt, a kick. Yeah, they're going to kick it or a 2-point conversion. I think they're going to go ahead and try to kick it again. Let's see. The Vikings got through and blocked the last one, though, son, and who knows what will happen here. I mean, go ahead and zoom that camera out so we can see the goalpost. There we go. Good job. They're going for 2. Handoff, right side. He's got it. He's in. 2 points. And Dresden now leads 21-6. We'll be right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. Vikings go back on offense. Kavian Taylor, 5 of 7 tonight for 21 yards in the air. 3 rushes for 7 yards for Jeremiah Jones. 3 carries for Kavian Taylor, and he has 18 rushing yards. Your leading receiver right now is Darian Taylor, 2 catches, 19 yards, and he also has a touchdown. All right, here we go. Humboldt Vikings back on special teams, really needing to answer here. We have 1:23 remaining in the first quarter. There it is. Uh-oh, that's going to be number 12 picking it up for Humboldt. That is Chad Graves, and then he gets laid out at the 29-yard line. Actually, I'm sorry. They're saying that was Tylen Richmond. I must have missed that. Tylen Richmond with the return. All right, so the Vikings now going 1st and 10 from what looks like their own 29. Getting on the ball quickly, trying to catch the defense off. Here we go. Takes the snap, handoff. Jeremiah Jones up the middle, hits that hole hard. He'll get it from the 29 to the 35, and that's a pickup of 6. That's his best run of the night, and he hit the hole hard. All right, we're back at the line of scrimmage. Moving fast. They want to go up-tempo here. Back to pass. Kavian Taylor has a man running unstopped. I mean, he was... Wow. That pass was complete to Jeremiah Jones. He had a man coming at him. Kavian Taylor did, and he just had to get rid of the ball. They did not pick up the blitz off the edge. And that was nothing doing. All right, back to pass. Will be Kavian Taylor, I believe. They might run it here. You only got 4 yards. They might run it here. Here we go. He's back. Throw right side. Incomplete. And Jeremiah Jones wasn't even looking for the ball. That pass was intended for him. But he just wasn't ready for it. And so now it'll be 4th down and short. I have a feeling Humboldt's going to go for this here. Yes, they're going for it on fourth. It's 4th down and 4. Here we go. It's back to pass. Looks to his right, drops the football. Now he's going to pick it back up. Looking, running. He's brought down. Good grief. Throw the ball. Darian Taylor was wide open. But the young man is seeing the pressure. There's no upfront coverage for him as far as blocking for him. And he gets slung to the ground. You can't be happy with that effort by your offensive line. And that's the end of the second quarter. So we'll be back right after this. You're watching Viking football. We trail 21-6. All right, there we go. Welcome back in. I hope you can hear us. It is loud. It's loud. But we're having a blast. We're having a good time. It is the second quarter, and we welcome you in to Friday Night Football for the Humboldt Vikings. And here we go, getting ready for the start of the second quarter here. Dresden leads 21-6. Humboldt on defense here. And head coach is talking to the ref.
Looking to score for the fourth consecutive drive. They go back out.
Yeah, they're having some words as the head coach wants to protect his quarterback. All right, so the ref says he's standing his ground. Yeah, I don't think the head coach is happy with the response, but you know what? I applaud head coach for standing up for his player. Here we go. It'll be first down and 10 from the Viking 32. And now the ref is going over to the other sideline to talk.
This is just a crazy.
Well, it's just the start of the second quarter, and coaches are trying to make sure they get a clear answer of what's happening. And there you go. First and 10 from the 32. Dresden runs out of that huddle. They're ready. Here we go. Elise, scoot over. There you go. First and 10. And he's going to hand it off, this time going up the middle, and that player will lose the football. Darian Taylor causing the fumble. They do recover it. Tyon Campbell with the tackle. And they'll stop him before he gets to a first down. He gets down to what looks like the 25, so that'll bring up second and short. Second and what looks to be maybe 2 yards. Ooh, that's longer than 2. That's more like 3. Second and 3. Dresden going under center. Back, handoff, left side. Darian Taylor there with the stop, with some assistance from number 9, DeAndre Emerson. Did he get the first? He's close. They're going to say he's short. Third down. That's going to be third down and what looks to be maybe a yard. They've got to get it to... Looks like they got to get 1 more yard. It should be third down and 1 from the 23. Here we go. It's going to be another run play. Handoff right side. He breaks loose. He's got the first down. So that run is about a gain of 4 as they pick up the first down, getting down to what looks like the Humboldt Viking 19-yard line. First and 10, new set of downs. Son, if you're going to keep messing with it, I'm going to have to mute your mic. 21-6. 21-6. We have 10 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the first half. So far, no score in this quarter. Here we go. Dresden handoff left side. He's got a big hole as he marches his way toward the end zone. He'll get in, but there is a flag. Let's see what the flag is. He's brought down by number 3, Kavian Taylor, but there is a flag. That's laying back at about the 6-yard line. Let's look. It's coming back. It'll be a holding that is called, and so that touchdown will come back. Backs him up to the 16-yard line. Repeat first down. What looks like 1st and 7 here with 9:57 remaining in the half. Here we go. Man in motion to the left. Handoff. Nope. Flag. I think it's going to be illegal procedure on Dresden. Somebody wasn't set. Let's see.
Flag on the field.
Here's the play. False start. False start against Dresden. So that's going to back them up another 5. And so now it's going to be first down and long. First down and what looks to be 12. 1st and 12 from the 21. And more time keeps ticking off the clock. We are at 9:45 remaining in the first half. And we got a timeout on the field. We'll be right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. Dresden takes a quick timeout. Welcome back in. Humboldt Vikings getting ready for another defensive play as we have not been able to move off a first down. There was a holding call. Then there was a false start. And so now it remains first down. It'll be 1st and 12 from the Humboldt Viking 21. Here we go. Handoff right side. Number 24 keeps moving. Goes up the middle. And be a big gain. Not enough for a first down, but I think he's about a yard short. Should bring up 2nd down and about 1, maybe 2, depending on where they stop him. He got it down to the 11, so that's going to be 2nd down and 2. Vikings trying to get the personnel off and on the field. They do. Here we go. They just got to get 2 yards. You can pretty much expect they're going to ground and pound. Man in motion to the left. Handoff. No, toss to the left. Got a big block on the corner. Diving into the end zone. And there's flags back here in the backfield at about the 10-yard line. So let's make sure there's no flag against Dresden. It's going to be a holding against Dresden. So this touchdown's coming back.
You know,
Go ahead.
this has been an interesting first quarter.
Yeah, it's a second quarter now, but yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
first half.
Yeah, first half. There you go. That's going to back them back up to the 20-yard line. What a crazy drive, to say the least. I mean, this has been unreal. Wow.
2nd and 11 Lions.
2 holds and 1 false start.
All right, Dresden getting back on the ball. It's 2nd down and 11 from the 20. Going back in motion. Going to be a hand toss again. Same play. Big gain as number 7, Jaden Champion, is credited with the tackle. He'll get down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And that's enough for a first down. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
Number 7 Champion.
No one has scored yet in the second quarter. However, we only have we've got 8:55 remaining. The Vikings trail 21-6. Dresden back on the ball here. Somebody jumped. I think they're going to say it's offside defense. Let's see. Yes, offsides against Humboldt. Darian Taylor was motioning somebody jump, but the ref doesn't agree. Oh, goodness.
So far in the first half. We're first down and goal.
So penalties have been a big factor in this first half. Dresden now. Back, handoff number 24, right side. No, he tricked me. All right, Lions, another touchdown. They tricked me on that one. And so there you go. Lions will get ready for another extra point as they lead 27-6. Looking to extend this lead to 22. Let's see. There's your kick. It is up. And it's good. Give them another point. And your Lions, the Dresden Lions lead your Humboldt Vikings 28-6. We'll be right back. Welcome back in, everybody. And good to see John checking in on the stream tonight as he is on vacation this evening. And we're missing him on the sideline. However, Mr. Michael Puckett is helping us on the sideline as well. And appreciate him helping us. Hadley says hi. Yeah. And as you said earlier, the coaches could call the right play. It is up to the students to execute. So... And that should have went out of bounds. I think that went out of bounds, rather. So that should be a flag against Dresden. And coach has already made his decision and told the ref what he wants. So I think they're just going to get the field position and go with it. All right, here we go. Humboldt Vikings. No, they're going to return it again. They want to re-kick. Vikings still looking for that explosive play. Have not been able to find it yet. They did get the one touchdown drive. As I say, they didn't get a big explosive play. I mean, they've gotten some chunk plays, 12 yards, 10 yards, 9 yards here and there, but not the 40 and 50-yard plays that they've had the last couple of weeks. However, they are playing a much different opponent tonight. Dresden, who is undefeated in the region, on their way to stay undefeated so far as they lead 28-6. Wait a minute. Now they're calling, there's flags coming in. Now let's see what this flag is. Is that going to be a false start? Let's see what the call is. And are they going to back them up? Yeah, to the 35. And no, that's going to be on Humboldt, and it's going to move to the 40. Wow. Well, all right. Here we go. So they're going to re-kick, and Humboldt jumps on the re-kick, so that brings it back to the 40 to kick. Now it's going to go 10 yards. Humboldt falls on it. And Humboldt will get the ball at the 44. And here we go. Humboldt Vikings now going back on offense. Trailing by 22. Dresden came in hot, but they did not get the recovery.
If Dresden wins, it's kind of like more bragging rights.
You think? Yeah, probably so. Probably so. Here we go. Vikings on offense here. Quarterback back to pass. Somebody blitzing up the middle. He has to scroll out to his left. He breaks the tackle, gets to the 45, and will go out of bounds at what looks to be the 46. Pickup of 2 by Taylor there. So brings up second down in what looks to be 8. Humboldt Vikings quarterback sees a little crease, sees the blitz, and says, I'll take 2 yards, let's try again. Vikings back to pass. Throwing over the middle. He's got it. First down. And that's Darian Taylor continuing to push his way forward. He'll move it from the 46 to the other 40. Great job. That'll be a pickup of 14. Great pass, great catch. And that's the kind of plays right there you want to see. Darian Taylor with another big catch as he leads this offense wide receiver room. 3 catches, 33 yards, and a touchdown. It'll bring another set of downs. First and 10 from the Dresden 40-yard line. Play clock now just down to 20. They get the play in. He's back to pass. No. Handoff. Jeremiah Jones up the middle. He'll push his way forward, getting inside the 40 to what looks to be the 38. Gain of 2. And that'll be second down and 8 coming up. A lot of hard hitting down there tonight, isn't there?
Yeah.
28-6 your score. We still have a clock moving at 7 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in this first half. Humboldt Vikings still on offense here. Bouncing Darian Taylor out. He's back to pass. Throwing deep. Oh, overshot his man. That was intended for Tyon Campbell. It was a nice try. Just overshot him a little bit.
You know, they have good plays and then they have bad plays. And
yeah. You know, this quarterback has only incompleted 4 passes in the last 2 games, but tonight, Dresden has been able to hold him to 6 for 23. So he's incompleted quite a few tonight. However, that you're going to have that when you play a good team like Dresden. It's going to bring up third down and 8. He's back to pass. Uh-oh. Throw left side. Got it to Jeremiah Jones. Jeremiah Jones stays on his feet, pushing his way forward. Got a first down, and he gets down inside the 25. Maybe down around the 25. That is a big play from the 38. That's going to be a first down.
I think that went to the 24 is where they are.
Well, let's see. Let's see where they marked it. They didn't. No, they said 25. So it's a pickup of 13. Great catch and run there by Jeremiah Jones. Here we go. First and 10 as the Vikings live to see another down. He's back to pass. Throw left side. Incomplete. That pass intended for Jaden Champion. And he drops it. Man. That's a tough one. Because that one, I don't know that one's really on your quarterback there. Jaden's got to pull that in.
Second and 10, the ball is at the 24, 6:32 to go. It is a moment right now for Kevin Green, who is...
I mean, they have some disappointing games and they have some really good games.
Oh, yeah, just kind of the ebb and flow of a season. Here we go. Second down and 10. He's back. Throw left side. All right, so it's a complete pass to number 7, Jaden Champion. And it'll be a gain, but it'll be a short gain. Let's see where they mark this one.
I saw what the quarterback was doing. He pretended like he like he handed it off, but he actually was going to pass it.
Yeah, it's called a fake handoff. That's right. Oh, wait a minute. And there's a flag on the field. Is that against Humboldt? I think it is. Yeah, it'll be a false start on the Vikings. So now that 5 yards you just gained, you give it back. That's tough. All right, so Jaden Champion, I like what KD did there. As Jaden Champion had dropped a pass, he went right back to him to let him know, I still believe in you,
I mean, that's what you gotta do. I mean, you gotta trust them.
Yeah, you trust them. That's right. 3rd and 10. Here we go. 5:28 remaining in this first half. He's rolling back. It's going to be another one. Is he going to run it? No. Oh, that was bad. That was an incomplete pass intended for Jones, but as you saw there in the zoomed in, it was at his feet. There was no way Jones could bring it in. 28-6. We're in the fourth down now. Wait a minute. Yeah, 4th and 10. Vikings.
5:27 to go. They bring him to the line at the 24. Dresden would like very much to stop them.
All right. So that's a big down here as Humboldt, if they could just get a first down and score or get a big touchdown here, you would feel like, you're hanging around. If you fail to convert here, you're worried about that rushing attack that's coming your way. Play clock is down under 10. Vikings back to pass. Got a lot of pressure coming. Shakes him off. He's running to his right. Throw. It's complete. Oh, no, he didn't. He dropped it. Oh, wow.
There's a bunch of incomplete passes that are going on in this game.
Yeah, there are.
I mean, it's only the second quarter, and there's been a lot of things,
Well, the Vikings turn it over on downs, and, they had something kind of going there. But as Matthew was just mentioning, your quarterback tonight, not having the night he's had in weeks past, he has incompleted 20 passes, 8 of 28 for 39 yards. But he does have a touchdown. That touchdown strike to Darian Taylor, who leads the receiver room. 3 catches for 33 yards. Coming in next would be Jeremiah Jones, 3 catches for 15 yards. Looks like this defense has honed in on Tyon Campbell. They've held him to a lot tonight. And only him 1 catch for 5 yards on the evening. It's going to be a timeout for Humboldt. We'll come back right after this. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. Welcome back in. Vikings trail 28-6. Going back on defense, Matthew has failed to convert there on 4th down. But Humboldt decides to take a quick timeout and talk it over for their defense. Here we go, going back out to the field. Excuse me. 4:53 remaining in this first half. Here we go. And that'll be Jeremiah Jones bringing him down. And not a lot doing there. Glad to see it. Good stop there for the defense. If you put them 3 and out, you would get the ball back. There is looking like there's a flag, though, out there.
I do see it. I see the flag.
Yeah, there's a flag. So let's see what the call is. I'm thinking it's going to be on the offense. Every snap matters from here on out. You can't fall any further behind. You really need a stop here. Shifting momentum a little bit, but also okay. This referee crew, it's taking forever. They're calling something on Humboldt. It took them a long time to cook that one up. My goodness. Going to move the ball out to the 43. I'm not happy with this crew at all. I mean, it's just been one thing after another.
And most of them have been on Humboldt.
Yeah, a lot of them against Humboldt tonight. 1st and 10 from the 43. Wait a minute. Now there's an official timeout after Coach had the ear of a ref. All right, here we go. Yeah, you can see it there. The ref's trying to explain to Coach Williams. No, it's an official timeout. We don't take one away from anybody.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to stay at the 43. It's going to be 1st and 10, Dresden Lions from the Viking 43. To have this many referees and this much confusion, it says a whole lot. 1st and 10. Handoff right side. He is the whole hard. He's got a big one. You can't tackle him like that. He's going to the house. Look at him. Uh-oh. Went out of bounds. Tylen Richmond gets him out, and Tyon Campbell trying to stop there, looked like, and just couldn't get stopped. Thankfully, no flag was thrown, but that could have been. He was out of bounds when Campbell got to him. Wow. Went out of bounds with 4:21 remaining, and yet the clock is still running. Okay. Handoff right side, number 24, bouncing back up the middle. Spin move, goes into the end zone, I believe. Did he get there? No, he got stopped. It'll bring up 2nd down and goal. 2nd and goal from the 2. As we tick under 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. Need the Vikings to make a stop here.
This has just been a lot of confusion.
2nd and goal from the 2. Dresden wanting to add to their lead. Humboldt needs to stiffen up here at the goal line. Make a goal line stand. He's going to toss it out. Oh, had a Viking there, but he marches into the end zone for another Dresden Lions touchdown. New score.
Wait, what?
New score. You want to get the score? Well, he just did it over the intercom. Dresden Lions 34, Humboldt Vikings 6. That's what I meant by new score, and I pointed to it, waiting on you to give the score, son. Here we go. Extra point is up, and it's good. We'll be right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. Welcome back in, and you saw Matthew there juking and driving just a little bit. That's Humboldt Vikings trail 35-6. Both teams have 2 timeouts. And, hey, buddy, we still got plenty of time in this game. I'm looking out here at the clock. 3 minutes, 23 seconds remaining in the first half. Humboldt could still score here. Let's see what happens.
But they're going to have to do what they've been doing the last few games.
Yeah, need to get back to that, don't we? Here we go. Here's the kick, and Humboldt Vikings are going to grab it at, looks like the 45, maybe the 46.
Yeah, that's the 45.
Vikings have the ball. That's number 2, Jeremiah Jones, coming out with that ball. A very generous spot, I think, is coming. No, never mind. I was looking at the wrong guy. 45. Vikings starting at their own 45-yard line.
Wait, they just changed it 46.
Did they? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Good. So it's now at the 46, 1st and 10. Vikings starting here at their own 46. Here we go, back on offense. And we whistle everything dead again. And we've got a timeout for Humboldt. So let's take one with them. We will return here in just one moment. You're watching Viking football on Viking News On Demand. Humboldt wants to take a quick timeout and talk about it as we've got 3 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in this first half. Humboldt back on offense here.
This has been a great game so far.
Back to pass. In trouble. Running. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and nothing else.
Looks like a loss of 3.
No, it ain't going to be a loss of 3. He got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's where he got met. That's his 5th carry for the night. See, they marked it back up at the 46. You got to watch that line judge. Here we go. Humboldt back on the ball. 2nd down and 10. Buddy looking at those armbands. Jeremiah Jones is the lone back in the backfield. Taylor in the gun. Low snap. He's going to roll out to his left. Looking. Throw. Complete.
To number 0.
Yeah, that is to Darian Taylor. As he got it complete. That was from the 46.
And that is a first down, I think, for Vikings.
That's right. From the 46 down to the Humboldt 46 down to the Dresden 41. So pickup of, it's first down. There we go.
Looks like a handoff.
Got to be a run.
2.
Jeremiah Jones, stiff arm. He's got more room, and he's going to go out of bounds.
I think that was at the 20.
Well, let's see. Let's wait for them when they mark it. It'll be 1st and 10 no matter what. He got a good carry there. And Jeremiah Jones, probably one of the better carries he's had of the night. From the 41 down to the 34, that's another pickup of 13. That does tie his biggest run of the night. And now he has 4 carries for 28 yards.
This is
Whoop. They got to stop here. Whistle blows. They're going to call false start on Humboldt. Somebody wasn't set. Oh, man. Back them up. It'll be 1st and 15. And that's got them at the 31. Maybe the 31.5-yard mark.
I think it is 31.
But another penalty against your Humboldt Vikings. Whether it's offense or defense, that has been a tone that has been there all night long. Penalties. Here we go. in the gun. Kavian Taylor looking to make something happen. Low snap. He's in trouble. Rolling out to his right. And he's going to run it. And he goes out of bounds.
At, I think, the 26.
Just wait. He does go out of bounds, taking it from the 29 down to the, well, they put the ball down at the 25. Pick up a 4.
They are just doing great.
Here we go. Second down and what looks to be 11. Kavian Taylor back to pass. Throwing over the middle, and it's knocked away. Did he intercept it? They're saying interception. Wow. I wished I would have been looking at my screen with the view that I had. I thought that ball might have hit the ground, but they're going to say it was an interception. And that is going to be a tough one. That is a tough one right there because, man, I hate to see that. You had something really, really going, and that's going to be ruled an interception.
Well, the interception, I don't think it was.
Well, you got to go with what the ref says. First and 10, Dresden from the Viking, from their own 6-yard line with 1:25 remaining. He's back to pass in his own end zone. Throw. Oh, my. I'm not sure. Okay, it was incomplete. You got to zoom it back out. Zoom it back out just a little bit. That can't follow the ball. There we go. Oops. So it'll be second down and long. He was in the end zone when he threw that pass, and he aired that ball out. I don't know. That's only like their first or second pass of the night. Oh, sorry. Did that scare you?
Yeah.
All right.
This is just some great playing tonight.
Second down and 10 from the 6. He's back, going to run it this time. Big hole, got back to their bread and butter. And that's going to be a couple of Vikings to bring him down. Tyon Campbell, and then I also saw number 50 in on that play. That's going to be Elijah Avery in on the tackle as well. Dresden coming back into the line, ready to play. Under a minute left. Here we go. Back, handoff, going left side. This time Vikings are there. Great tackle. There's Darian Taylor, Elijah Avery. I see number 51 also in there, Demarion Guyton. Great job by the defense, stopping the run, bring it up second down and 10. Well, no, second down and 8 from the 22. And there is a timeout on the play. Let's take one with them. We'll return right after this. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. All right. Welcome back in. .47 seconds remaining. He's back to pass. Gonna throw it left side. And it's complete. Wow.
It looks like he went out at the 47.
Let's see. Let's see where they mark it. Maybe the 48. Looks like the 48. But that's only it's 40 seconds left. He didn't take a lot of time off the clock. Wow. It's really between the 48 and the 49 if you want to be technical with that. Dresden now back. He's back to pass again. This time he's in trouble. He's going to throw it left side. Viking there to bring him down. That's Darian Taylor with the hit. He just planted him in the turf.
That was hard.
That'll bring up 2nd down and long. Back to pass. It's going to be another deep ball. Incomplete. And there's a flag. There's a flag on the play. And I think they're going to try to call the Vikings for pass interference. Man. Let's wait for the call. But I think it's going to be pass interference on Humboldt. No.
It's against
It
Dresden.
is against Dresden, and they're marching back. It is offensive pass interference. You don't see that a whole lot.
Yeah, that's like very rare in football.
We're down to 14.3 seconds remaining. It's very rare in high school football. Now, you will see it in college and NFL a lot. But in high school football, the offensive pass interference is not really what gets called a whole lot. All right, you know they're going to be airing this out, so you know they're definitely going to be airing this out. But sorry, I should have told you I was going to that camera. But we'll just see if the Vikings can get the stop. So far on this drive, they've been on the right end of the sticks.
Yeah, they've been stopping a lot of moves.
All right, here we go. 14 seconds. Whoop, 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 whoop. There's a flag on the play.
I think that will be like on, I think, false start.
Let's see. Let's see what the play is. We always want to wait. It might be against Humboldt, which could be defensive offsides. And that's kind of the way they're going. Oh, me. All right, so there's your 5 more yards. So it'll be 3rd down and what looks to be about 20 yards. Again, we're at 14 seconds remaining in the half.
This is...
All right, here we go. He's going to toss it out. He's in trouble. Number 8's going to throw it. No! It's blocked into the ground by Jeremiah Jones. What a play. 8.6 seconds, and we are on 4th down now. It should be 4th down. Okay, well, I was reading the chains across there, and it says now 3rd down. But earlier it said 3rd down, but apparently the scoreboard was right because the scoreboard did say 2nd down. Here we go. It's going to be 3rd and long 20. He's running it. Gets not even up to the original line of scrimmage before the Vikings drive him back. And that, my friends, is how you shut a door. They shut the door on the first half with that play right there. 35-6 is your score. Matthew, what did you see in the first half? Let's talk about that first. What did you see with your eyes? I know this is your first football game really of the season to sit up here with me. What did you see from your view tonight?
Well, I did see a lot of running and stopping a lot of the pass, stopping a few of the passes.
Yeah. Well, they stopped a lot of the passes tonight. The run game is where we struggled, really, to be honest with you. We couldn't stop that run. That is what accounted for a lot of their scores in that first half. I think all of their first half touchdowns came off of rushes. But yet, Humboldt, they got 1 passing touchdown. It was to Darian Taylor. So let's look at those statistics real quick. Tonight, KD is 9 of 30 for 52 yards and a touchdown. He also has thrown 1 interception tonight as well. Then you have, rushing-wise, Jeremiah Jones, 5 carries for 15 yards. And you have KD with 6 carries for 24 yards. Receiving-wise, leading the receiving room right now, 4 catches for Darian Taylor, 46 yards. Then you have Jeremiah Jones, 4 catches for 28 yards. The surprise of the night is Tyon Campbell, 1 catch for 5 yards. I think this team really did try to stop them, or try to stop him particularly. We're going to take a quick break, and I say quick break. We're going to take a break for the duration of this first half, and or halftime rather. So we'll be right back. We'll be right back here in just a moment. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. Welcome back in, everybody. On this Friday night, we are at halftime. It is 35-6. Your score? Humboldt Vikings trailing here at halftime. And the Vikings have been held to just under 100 yards total offensively tonight so far. The second half, though, could be an explosion of plays. And that's what you need to happen. You need the Vikings to find a way to turn this tide and get the momentum back. Friday Night Lights, there's nothing like it. And this Viking crowd is begging for a better second half. This place is, the band is loud and proud tonight. But we got a ball game in front of us tonight, 35-6. It has been Dresden, as I said earlier, running the ball. Running the ball at will in the first half. My goodness. We need a momentum shifter. We need something that would put Dresden back on their heels and Humboldt back in the driver's seat. And, you know, at one point you felt pretty good. It was 7-6. And then from there, they have put a lot of points up. The first quarter was 21-6, and now they have scored another couple of scores here in the second quarter. 35-6 is the score. We'll be back here in a little while with the start of the second half as we are at halftime here in Humboldt. Thanks for watching Viking News on Demand. Scores that might be of interest to you. South Fulton leads Ballard Memorial 14-0 at halftime. I'm looking here to see if I can pull up any more scores that would be of interest to you. Let's go to Region 7. And, well, let's see. I'm in the wrong one here. Let me clear all that out. I want to keep it on Division Single A. There we go. And let's see what we got here. Trying to get it pulled up, but for some reason it's just not showing. Let me. Dresden leads here 35-6. Union City trailing Peabody 14-7. Now there's a big one. Greenfield leads West Carroll 16-0. South Gibson leads Dyer County 21-0. Jackson Central Mary trailing Milan 14-0. Those are all at halftime. I don't have a score for Fulton County or the Fulton County Lake County game. I don't have a score there. I was looking for that one. Don't have anything there. So if you're from that one or you can see a score there, let me know. I would like to know what that score is. McKenzie leads Chester County 22-7. Those are some scores that I have that might be of interest to you right now. As I said, South Fulton leads 14-0 over Ballard Memorial, Kentucky at halftime. I got another score. Perry County leads Gleason 22-0. That's another big one. As we're just kind of watching this here as it all unfolds. Hey, they got an exciting one going on over at Jackson Southside tonight. Lexington leads 21-20. Now that's a big one there. Dyersburg leads Obion County 28-0. South Gibson leads Dyer County 21-0. Lausanne and Westview, they got an exciting one in the halftime, 22-22. They have just started the third quarter over at Greenfield, so that first half must have went fast. It is 16-0, Greenfield leading West Carroll. So, again, we'll bring you some scoring updates throughout the night as we watch these games and what is taking place. And I appreciate everybody joining us on the stream this evening. And we've got just under 3 minutes remaining in the halftime break. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. It's a great night for some football. Beautiful weather out here tonight. Thank you for tuning in. There we go. Welcome back in as we're getting ready for the start of the second half. You can see it there as the players are out on the field, starting to warm back up. Let's take a look at those scores one more time from around the region as we keep this watch. Scoreboard on CoachT.com. We'll bring that up to date here as we want to update you. Halftime games right now. We got South Fulton and Ballard Memorial. South Fulton is leading that one over in Kentucky 14-0. So that's a game of interest there. Just kind of looking through some games from our area that you might be interested in as well. Just, maybe not even Region 7, but some games from our area. And it takes me a little bit to get down to that, but we will get there here in just a moment. Not really seeing a whole lot here. I'm just kind of looking through, making sure I'm not missing anything. But in our area, we do have, I don't have any update from McNary Central at Bolivar Central tonight. Looking like Bolivar probably will take that game, but I don't have any scoring update there. I do have McKenzie at halftime over Chester County, 22-7. We also have a final. Huntington beat Gibson County 44-6. Huntington was over and our friends at Dyer tonight. Huntington at Gibson County 44-6. That game is already a final. Perry County leads Gleason 22-0 in the third quarter over there. So we'll be watching that game as well throughout the night. Dresden obviously leads here in Humboldt 35-6. Crockett County and Northside are at halftime, tied up at 14. It's also halftime at Jackson Southside. They are just now starting the third quarter. It just updated. Lexington leads 21-20. Now, I do not have an update from the Lake County and Fulton County game. Lake County was hosting Fulton County, Kentucky tonight. I don't have an update from that one. However, I do know Milan leads at halftime over JCM 14-0. Dyersburg leads Obion County at halftime 28-0. Union City trails Peabody in the third quarter 21-7. I don't have an update of the Covington at Ripley game. Dyer County trails in the third quarter. South Gibson in Medina, 28-0. Greenfield leads West Carroll in the third quarter, 16-0. Lausanne and Westview are tied at 14. No. Lausanne and Westview are tied at 22 at halftime. So just kind of looking through that there. That's a lot of your area games that we have here in West Tennessee tonight. I'm just kind of looking through. Halls is at Fayette Academy. Let's look at that one. Halls is at Fayette Academy. It's tied at 7 at halftime. So there you go. That's the region games that I have here on my screen, and it looks like we're getting ready for the start of the second half here in Humboldt. Humboldt trails 35-6. And as I said earlier, it looks like, really Humboldt has really struggled tonight to stop the run. And so far, Matthew, if they don't stop the run, it's going to be a long second half for Humboldt.
Yeah.
So, all right. Matthew went down to the concession stand and came back with some Skittles. Look at there. And what is this thing? Look, a baby bottle? What in the world is this?
It's called a baby bottle pop.
Oh.
You put it inside the powder thing, and
all right.
it collects it.
All right, getting some education here at halftime. All right, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. 35-6. Why don't you change that to the third quarter now, so that we can know what quarter it is. You got it? Turn your quarter on right there. There you go.
Wait, which one?
+1 under the quarter and down. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, Lake County will kick off to Humboldt first. I'm going to start it right here so that you can see the entire kick.
It looks
and then
right.
we'll change our camera views. Not been just the greatest of nights offensively. Humboldt has struggled, and they really just have struggled stopping the run defensively, but offensively, it's been a lot of miscues from the passing game. 9 of 30, 52 yards, a touchdown, and an interception for Kavian Taylor tonight. Rushing-wise, you got 5 carries for Jeremiah Jones, 15 yards, 16 carries for Kavian Taylor for 24 yards.
Looks like number 60 is taking off for Dresden.
All right, here we go. It's time for the second half. All right, here we go. There's the whistle. Humboldt going back on offense. That kick is going to go, bounces off the man at the 18. Here he comes. He's got it up across the 20, out across the 25 to what looks like the 27-yard line. And that's where Humboldt will go back on offense. Need a better second half, Matthew. Just need a better second half all the way around, and it can happen. I have seen games where it turns around in the second half. That's what we want to see here happen tonight, ain't it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm going to turn you down just a little bit. I'm hearing you breathing in the background. Here we go. All right.
You just come up with bad jokes all the time.
It's not a joke, man. I'm just trying to help you. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 27.
Looks like it's going to be a handoff.
I don't know that. Let's see. Nope, it's going to be a pass. That's why you wait for the play to happen. He's going to have to run it himself. No, then he's going to throw it.
Number 7.
Intended for Jaden Champion, and that is an incomplete pass. They've been trying to hit that one all night long and just haven't been able to make it happen yet.
Yeah.
That pass intended for Jaden Champion, and that's patience at quarterback, waiting for the play to develop. And, he didn't really have a whole lot of room there, and so he had to kind of roll around in the pocket to make that extra time and give his runner a little more time to get down there.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. It's going to be a short pass. And there's going to be a backwards lateral there. Nice job, Jeremiah Jones taking it to the house.
Yes.
I don't see any laundry. That's touchdown, Humboldt Vikings.
Woo-hoo. I think that's the second touchdown we've had this game.
That is the second touchdown of the game. And I'm really not sure how I would stat that, and I'll let Coach worry about that later. I know it's a touchdown pass. That pass was from the Viking 27-yard line.
That was a great pass and a great play.
An 83-yard touchdown pass.
83?
No, 73. 73-yard touchdown pass.
Just 10 off.
And that's another touchdown. Here they go. 2-point conversion coming up. Back to pass. Throw left side. Incomplete.
So that is
35 to 12. Your new score. We'll be right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. New score. Humboldt Vikings trail 35-12. Well, Matthew, that's exactly what we needed to have happen. In 29 seconds, they scored a touchdown.
That was a short play, but a good play.
Yeah. It was a quick play, not a short play. It was a quick play. 73 yards for the touchdown. And I'm going to let Coach stat that one up. I know it goes on the passing record, but I don't know what we do there. I know he threw the pass, and then it was tossed to Jeremiah Jones. So we'll have to see how they want to do that. But
I mean, this whole game is just confusing.
Here we go. First and, well, let's see. It's going to be a kickoff here. 35-12. We are in the third quarter. 11:31 remaining here in the third.
Looks like they are going to kick it.
Yeah, it's going to be Tylen Richmond with the kick.
Number.
Now that will update the stats for KD. He has 10 for 32, 125 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Tylen Richmond now going to be doing the kickoff duties here. And here he comes. He puts the boot to it. And it'll be deep. It'll be returned from the 24. He's got it out 30. He's going to go to the right side of the field. And there he goes. Ooh, he's got a crease. He's on the corner. Great job by the defense getting him out of bounds.
Number 0.
And there's going to be another sideline penalty on the Vikings. It's going to be number 20, Latavian Patterson, in the way. And the referee is going to throw another flag on Humboldt. And the great return by Dresden is going to be given extra yardage. The Vikings just got to get behind that line. That is the second time tonight. And the coach is walking now the sideline saying, get back. Get back. You can't keep having that happen. Get behind the line. Now he's making them get extra back. A little more farther back. And you can't blame Coach there. That's frustrating.
I mean, having that happen twice in one game is kind of frustrating.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be frustrating for Coach. And now Dresden will have the ball first and 10 from the 21.
21-yard line?
Yeah, 21-yard line of Humboldt. So they've only got 21 yards to get a touchdown. So here we go. First and 10 from the Viking 21.
Humboldt better be Humboldt. Hopefully stops this ball.
Or get a turnover. You want to get a turnover as well. Here we go. Going to be a toss out left side. Big hole.
Touchdown.
Yep. He's going in. That'll be a touchdown. And I don't see any laundry. I'm looking. I don't see a flag, so it should stand.
So I don't see any dish rags.
Yeah. 41-12. New score. We're not even a minute into this second half, and both teams have found the end zone.
Yep.
41-12. Here comes the kick. It's up. And it's good. 42-12. We got a 30-point game. So that means, I think, running clock. We'll see what happens when we come back. Viking News on Demand. Vikings trail 42-12. Don't go anywhere. All right. Well, Matthew, it didn't take long for Dresden to answer. 42-12 is your score. 11 minutes, 14 seconds remaining in the third quarter. I think it's going to be running clock.
Number 60 is kicking it, and Humboldt is on offense.
All right. Now, they will fall on it at the 40-yard line, and Humboldt now going back on offense, as Matthew stated, and we just need a score and quick.
We need a bunch of scores.
And my suspicion was true. It is a 30-point game, running clock. Here we go. Humboldt needs to score here. If they can score, it will stop the running clock. Anytime it's 30 points or more, you have a running clock. Vikings will start 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. Kavian Taylor looking at his wristband. He's got the play call in from coach. And here goes the Humboldt Vikings on offense again. Moving a man in motion. That's Darian Taylor. He's going to toss it to Darian, and he's got it at the 41, 45, midfield, and trying to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped as he gets from the 21 of Humboldt all the way down. No, I'm sorry, from the 40 of Humboldt all the way down to the Dresden 46.
Then again, he got pushed back a little.
Yeah, but they'll give him forward progress, son. They'll give him forward progress. So another great play there. And it'll be another 15-yard pickup. Darian Taylor having himself a night tonight. And there you go. It'll be a run by Kavian Taylor. And Kavian will go out of bounds. However, clock will keep running because of the score. And here we go. Let's see how many yards they're going to mark him with. Not enough for a first down, but it was a great gain on first down. I think he's going to be a couple of yards short. All right, 2nd down and 2 after he picked up 8 on the carry. Humboldt wanted a defensive penalty there on Dresden, saying they jumped. He's back to pass. Throw left side. Complete to Tyon Campbell for the first down. And that'll go from the 41 down to the 36. Great pickup.
Another great play.
That's right.
If they have
Pickup of 5.
If they have another good one that was kind of like the one that was like 73 yards.
Oh, man, sorry about that, guys. I should have had the other camera picked up. And that's going to be another big play by Humboldt. Here we go. Be another first down play. 1st and 10 from the 17. Throw left side. Complete. Touchdown, Humboldt Vikings. A 17-yard touchdown strike to none other than Jaden Champion. That's another touchdown, and Jaden Champion coming up with that one. That should stop the clock at 8:05, and it does. Great catch there by Champion. That'll be his first touchdown reception of the night. Kavian Taylor having a much better second half than he did a first half. Already thrown a touchdown. Actually, another touchdown. He's thrown 2 in the second half. He's back to pass for the extra point. Throwing it is way too far. No good. 42-18 is your score. Humboldt Vikings still trail, but they're not giving up. Humboldt Vikings back on the board again. We have 8:05 left in the third quarter. Don't go anywhere. More Viking football straight ahead. Welcome back in. It is the second half, and it's 8:05 left in the third quarter. Kavian Taylor, who was struggling in the first half, is starting to turn it around here in the second half. 13 of 35, 162 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. And he has thrown 2 touchdowns in this third quarter so far. Here we go. It's going to be a short kick that I don't believe went 10 yards. And yeah, there's a flag. All right. So there you go. There's your, well, waiting on the call. Goodness gracious. Oh, they waved the flag off. I think they're going, yeah, they're just going to go back on defense here. They wave the flag off.
Don't see that every game.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Humboldt on defense. Dresden starting at the Viking 44-yard line. 1st and 10. And they're going to run. That sweep to the right. He's got a big hole. And, oh my, he's got another good one. And gets inside the 10 before he's slung out of bounds. What a carry. That's a run of over 30 yards. As he gets inside the 10, and it'll be 1st and goal from what looks to be the 9-yard line. What a play. As Dresden continues to ride the running game. Running that clock on out a little more. 7:53 remaining in this third quarter. It's going to be a run up the middle and another Dresden touchdown. And our running clock is back. 48-18. Dresden will go back out to attempt the extra point.
Well, it was 42 before they got the touchdown.
Right. Now let's see if they get this one here. We'll see if we add 1 to it. Whoop. They blow the whistle.
False start.
No, it may be on the defense. Let's see. No, you're right. False start offense. So there you go. That'll back them up a little bit. Do they still attempt the extra point? I think they will. They'll just add 5 yards to it. Here we go. It'll be the big runner, number 8, to hold. Here comes the kick. Wait a minute. They blow another whistle. Did they false start again?
It looks like it's on defense.
You think it's on defense this time? Let's see what the call is. It was 5 yards. Who moved?
Well, I have no idea. I wasn't really paying attention.
But you just guessed.
Yeah, I saw the flag, and it was closer to where the defense was.
Okay. All right. Well, Right again.
Again.
All right. Here they come. Kick is up.
And it's good.
And it's good. Add one. We'll be right back. More Viking football straight ahead. Thanks for watching. All right, let's bring you in here, and let's catch you up on some scores. Let's see if there's been any changes in the scores from around the area as games are continuing here. Not getting any update on the South Fulton Ballard Memorial. Is still saying it's at halftime. I have a hard time believing that, but, you know, it could be. We'll see. But other games of interest, McKenzie leads Chester County 34-7. Perry County leads Gleason 28-0. Dresden leads Humboldt here 49-18. Crockett County leads Jackson Northside 21-20. We'll give you more here in just a moment. There's your kick, and he's going to have to pick it up from his own 5. Gets back to the 10 and gets knocked down around the 15-yard line.
And I think that was actually at the...
Well, let's see in a minute. Milan leads 14-0 over JCM. Dyersburg in the third quarter leads Obion 28-6. Peabody still leading third quarter 21-7. Covington has defeated Ripley 58-0. That is now a final. Dyer County trails South Gibson 28-0. Greenfield over West Carroll in the fourth quarter 24-0. Westview leading Lausanne 24-22. All right. I was waiting to see if there was any more updates on that Halls game. I'll try to pull that as well here in just a moment.
Well, earlier, number 8 was with the pickup.
All right, here we go. It's going to be a run up the middle. And that run was by Jeremiah Jones.
And it looks like it was back at the 14-yard line, I think.
Okay, if it's the 14, that's a gain of 4 for Jeremiah. Let's see. They're saying actually only about 2 yards. So, yeah, he ain't at the 14. He's at the 17. Here we go. Back to pass. Throw left side. That's Jeremiah Jones getting brought down after he picks up maybe a yard. Not a lot doing there. Trying to do that screen again because that has been successful. But not a lot going there as he maybe picks up another yard. It'll bring up third down and 7. All right. Big third down play here. He's back to pass. Gonna throw it left side.
That was an interception.
And they're wanting a defensive pass interference call. It was not intercepted. Well, Coach wants the defensive call too. You're not going to get it from this crew tonight. Oh, well, they are going to say it's an interception. Goodness gracious. You can't buy a call tonight. I mean, good night.
These refs are just not letting it.
Not for that. Humboldt's going to take a timeout. Yeah, Humboldt takes a timeout. Let's take one with them. We'll come right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. right, welcome back in. Let's go back to the field tonight. Dresden back on offense, 1st and 10. He's going to toss it to number 24. He's going up the middle, and oh my,
Touchdown.
There he goes. Touchdown, Dresden.
And that puts it at 55-18.
And we've only got 4:54 remaining, but that should have clock running right now. And no, the clock isn't running.
Looking at the clock, ready for this thing to be over. That was too easy there for Dresden.
All right, Dresden going for the extra point. We're going to keep it here. Kick is up.
And it's good.
It is. It's good. 56-18. Clock should be running. Humboldt will have to go back on offense, and they need to answer fast. They need to answer fast.
Yeah.
We've only got 4:54 remaining in the third. Let's go back, and I'm just looking for some scoring updates. Halls and Fayette Academy tied at 7. I'm showing at the half. Jackson Christian leads Tipton Rosemark 35-6. That's a score that I have that's just come in. Appreciate that. We'll keep watching here for other scores of interest. Greenfield extending their lead to 30-0 over West Carroll tonight. They're in the fourth quarter over there. South Gibson and Dyer County are now final. They have won 35-0 over Dyer County. Union City trails Peabody 28-7 in the fourth quarter. Dyersburg 30, Obion County 6. Milan still only has a 2-touchdown lead over JCM in the third quarter. Here we go. There's your kick. It's going to be a deep one. And it goes into the end zone. Touchback. Fulton County leads Lake County 26-6 in the third quarter.
There's been a lot of good kicks lately.
Yeah. Lexington leads Southside in the third quarter 21-20 still. Crockett County, it's fourth quarter. They lead Jackson Northside 21-20. Perry County leads Gleason in the fourth quarter 36-0. All right, here we go. Humboldt going back on offense.
Wait, when did that happen?
Right now. Here we go. Clock is running. He's back. Going to throw it left side. Oh, incomplete.
That was meant for number 4.
That's Tyon Campbell. Frustrated there that it didn't come into his hands. I mean, he was doing his best. What an attempt there. Man. Incomplete pass. That was intended for Mr. Tyon Campbell. All right, Vikings now back at the line of scrimmage. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 22. No, from the 20. It's going to be a handoff. Jeremiah Jones gets out 25, and he'll go out of bounds there. Maybe the 26. They give him the 26, so great run there. Pickup of 6 by Jeremiah Jones. He now has 7 carries for 23 yards tonight. And it's not enough for a first down, but still a good showing.
There's been a lot of handoffs this game.
All right, 3rd down and what looks to be 6.
At the 26.
He's going to be on the gun. Back to pass. No. Handoff. Jeremiah Jones, left side. Jeremiah trying to get to the corner. Nothing there. Stiff arms. And then he's just going to get shoved. He's pushed out of bounds. They're going to give him forward progress to the line of scrimmage. No yards gained. And the clock is going to continue to run at 2:40 left in this third quarter. It brings up 4th down and 6. Got to see if Humboldt can get the first down, keep their hopes alive here. It's been all Dresden so far. 56-18 here in the third quarter. 2:15 remaining. He's back to pass. Bad snap. He's looking. Going to run it up the middle. He's got room. Then he bounces it back outside. Got it to the 30. Got it to the 35. And he's got a first down. He'll get out of bounds at what looks to be around the 38-yard line. Let's see where the official marking is. He started at his own 26. So they're going to put it at the 38, I think. That's a good run.
And as you said, it's at 38.
Yeah. That was a good run by Kavian there. Here we go, back on offense with another set of downs here. 1st and 10 from the 38. Staying in that gun. Now they're going to move Darian in motion to the right. He gets set. And he's back to pass, fakes the handoff to Jeremiah Jones. Then he gets behind Jeremiah Jones' block, and he takes off. He's got it to the 40. He's to the 30. Hey, folks, I don't see laundry. I see touchdown, Humboldt Vikings.
Yahoo!
And that'll be a big run. What was that, a 58-yard touchdown run?
I think so.
Wow.
They have got a lot of great runs. 2 great runs in this game.
All right, that'll be his first rushing touchdown of the night. 9 carries, 102 yards, and a touchdown for Kavian Taylor. All right, Humboldt now going for 2. Here's the 2-point conversion. It's going to be a direct snap to that was a direct snap to Kavian Taylor, and the pass was underthrown. 56-24, your score. We have 59 seconds remaining in the third. We'll be right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. All right, welcome back in, and we have 59 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. And, this offense has really been riding Kavian Taylor. He's got 9 carries, 102 yards, 1 touchdown on the ground. He's got 3 touchdowns through the air, 14 of 38, 163 yards, and 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. All right, there's the kick. And Dresden's got a hole. But then he'll get brought down by number 8. That is Martavius Marable with the stop. And Dresden will get across midfield to the Humboldt Viking 46-yard line. And we still have running clock, so, because it's not below 30 points. So here we go. This third quarter is probably done.
Yeah.
Maybe get one more play off. I think they'll have to get one more play off according to the clock. Or did somebody call timeout? No, that's just the whistle saying we need a play. Okay. Looking at the play clock and the game clock, they're going to have to run one play here to get us to the fourth quarter. All right, here we go. Handoff. And he's met in the backfield. Can he get around him? Oh, he does. He gets around the first one. And the second guy is going to hit him out of bounds. That's Tyon Campbell. And that'll end the fourth quarter. but it will be a pickup of about 3 or 4 yards.
It looks like number 4 got him out.
Yeah, he pushed him out of bounds. That'll finish the third quarter. We're headed to the fourth. We'll be right back. Well, we've got some finals to report. Let's see here. Trenton Peabody is a final. They have defeated Union City 28-7. Greenfield has defeated West Carroll 30-0. We'll get back to that in just a moment. Humboldt Vikings back on defense. And there you go. He'll get a gain. Not enough for a first down, but he get it down inside the 40 to the 39. So that brings up 3rd down and 2.
3rd and 2 Lions.
You getting tired over there, buddy?
Yep.
Here we go. 3rd down and 2. Need a defensive stop here. Back handoff number 8. He's got the first down and more. He's heading to the house.
Touchdown.
Can he get there? He does. Touchdown, Dresden. And there's no laundry. So it's going to stand.
See, didn't I call it?
You did. All right. 62-24. Humboldt Vikings trailing here in the fourth quarter. Running clock down now to 11 minutes remaining in this one. And I'm going to pull up those final scores for you here. Union City, I said, failed to Peabody 28-7. Covington defeated Ripley 58-0. South Gibson has defeated Dyer County 35-0. And let's see, did he get in? He did. 2 more points, 64-24. Now let's look and see if we can find. They're still claiming it's halftime at Halls. I don't know if that's true or not. Trinity Christian did beat FACS 48-0. Jackson Christian has defeated Tipton Rosemark 42-13. Our latest update was halftime at Halls, and Fayette Academy tied at 7. Columbia Academy defeated Good Pasture 42-7. Mount Juliet Christian defeated DCA 59-0 tonight. Middle Tennessee Christian has defeated Providence Academy 28-21. I don't think you really care about those scores. Let me go up here. Maybe you have a few ties to the Memphis area. You got Kirby winning at halftime against Millington 13-0. Haywood is beating Fayette Ware in the third quarter 46-16. Germantown winning against Memphis Central at the beginning of the third at 12-8. Brighton beat Kingsbury 70-6. Westview leads Lausanne 30-27. There's 11:43 left in that game. Dyersburg leads Obion County in the fourth quarter 30-12. Jackson Central Mary trailing Milan 21-7 now in the fourth quarter. Lake County trailing Fulton County 26-6 in the third. Lexington, they're leading Southside. It's got 9:39 left in the game, 28-20. Crockett County with 7 minutes remaining over Northside, 21-20. Dresden leads here in Humboldt, 64-24. We're down to 10:37 remaining. Henry County beats Brentwood 22-16. Here's your kick. Humboldt back to return. He's going to return it. Got it to the 20. Gets to the corner, got it to the 25, and then goes out of bounds.
24 and then goes over.
Yeah, looks like he is stopped at the 24. That will be number 8, I believe. Yeah, that was number 8, Martavius Marable, the sophomore, getting a little action there on special teams. Perry County beat Gleason 42-0. Huntington defeated Gibson County 44-6. Houston beat Cordova 56-0. McKenzie has defeated Chester County 41-7. There is a flag on the field, and it's going to be against Humboldt, I think.
I've seen
Yeah.
I've seen a bunch of flags.
A lot of flags, that's right. It has drug this game out, that's for sure, as we are now at 9:18.
18 minutes past my bedtime.
18 minutes past your bedtime. Well,
I just heard a whistle.
all right, that means the game is starting back, son. Here we go. Humboldt Vikings on offense, backed up at their own 14. As the holding penalty brought them back 10 more yards. Clock is now rolling. We're down to 9 minutes remaining.
Looks like it's going to be a
Taylor
handoff.
in the gun. No, son. Back up. 9. Here we go. Back. Well, tried. That ball tried to come out. I think it did, but I think Jeremiah Jones picked it back up. It's going to be a loss. Jeremiah Jones will lose yardage there, and that backs them up to the 11. Loss of 3. Man, it's been a long night. Maybe the Vikings can get a quick strike here. 8:25 remaining. Well, now we have a timeout. This will be an official timeout. Why in the world? Let's see what it is. So they're pointing to the Viking side of the field. Is there another flag? Oh, they didn't have the right ball in. And we're just now discovering that. Here we go. Now it's down to 8:10 remaining. Back to pass. He's in trouble. Throwing it left side. It's complete. Woo. Complete to Darian Taylor. That was a good pass. And that'll come from the 11 out to the 22. Pickup of 11.
11 to the 22, and then it's 11, and then it's a pickup to 11.
All right, here we go. Defense just about jumped. Vikings taking their time. It's down under 15 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. It's back to pass, rolling to his right. Looking, throw. Jeremiah Jones has to pick it up from a low pass. It'll be a first down as he will get from the 22 on beyond the sticks. It's another completed pass for Kavian Taylor. It'll be first down, Humboldt Vikings. Let's see where they mark this one. Can you see where that's at, son?
Let me see. 30. Looks like
32.
32.
There you go. Exactly 10 yards. All right. Vikings back on offense and then with another set of downs here. If you're just joining us, it's been all Dresden tonight. A lot of running on the ground, controlling this game. They lead by 40 here with 6.5 minutes remaining in this one. He's back to pass. Quick strike to Jeremiah Jones, screening on the right. He's got enough for a first down. And let's see where they mark this one, but they started back at the 32. But it is another completion.
Pushed out by number 22 of the Lions, Michael Lawrence.
So he gets it out to the 43. So that'll be another pickup of 11. Oh, man, there it is. So I'll say I lost my mouse here. Here we go. All right, 1st and 10 from the 43. It's back to pass. Looking. Oh, wow. That pass was
Fumbled.
intended for Tylen Richmond. It's an incomplete pass, not a fumble. Incomplete pass. And we got a timeout. Wait a minute. Is this a timeout for Humboldt? Not sure what's going on. The refs are talking to the Humboldt team. Huh. So it was an official timeout. I think it was to bring a player off the field. Not sure what was going on there, but all right, here we go. Humboldt Vikings. 5:08 remaining. It is 2nd and 10 from the 43. Going to hand it off. Jeremiah Jones tries going up middle, sees the guy there. Now he, wow. He basically stiff arms one man, but there was a host of Dresden Lions there to bring him down. That play started out at the 43, ends up at the 41, so loss of 2 on that one there. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. It's a long 12 from the Viking 41. Time is now ticked down to 4:12 remaining in this one. Taking their time. Takes the snap, back to pass. Looking, throwing deep. Incomplete. So now you're at 4th down. KD now is 17 of 42, 174 yards. It's been a long night for the young man as he has done his best, battled through so much, and yet continues to take his strikes. Wait a minute. We now have a timeout for Humboldt. So let's take a timeout. Timeout for Humboldt. We'll be right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. All right. Welcome back in as we are probably going to be able to finish this game on out. 3:21 remaining in this ball game. Humboldt took a timeout. They only have 1 remaining in the half. Here we go. It is 4th down and 12. Back to pass. Looking, throw. Got it. Ooh, wow. He doesn't get the 1st down. He is stopped. That's Jeremiah Jones. So they'll get it from the 41 to what looks like the 44. Pick up a 4 for Humboldt there, but not enough. And now you got to think that Dresden's just going to run this clock out.
I mean, that's what I would do.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably what's about to happen.
If I was a coach, I would be doing the same thing.
Okay, wait a minute. We got a timeout for Humboldt.
And that's the last of their timeouts.
That is the last of their timeouts. We'll keep it here, and let's go through. Whoops, sorry, I hit the wrong button. Let's keep it here, and we will go through some scores from around the area. Let's update this to see what the latest is. Still don't have an update on the South Fulton score. They lead 14-0 at half was the last updated thing that we have. Now, as far as the rest of the games, McNary Central in Division I Region 7 leads Bolivar Central in the fourth quarter, 28-21. McKenzie has defeated Chester County 41-7. Elise, you need to move over to the left. There we go.
That many games going on tonight.
Well, they've been playing. It's just over. We're still here. Big run up the middle. Good Lord. They're not laying down for nothing. Oh, my goodness. Touchdown, Dresden. My word. Wow. So there you go. 70-24. Bartlett has... is there a flag?
There's a flag.
Yes, there is. There's a flag at the goal line.
Yeah.
No, that may be against us, son. Just wait a minute. It may have been something after the play. Let's see what the call is. They're going to call this on Humboldt. And my camera wasn't on the referee, so I don't know what the call was. I apologize.
Coach Hayden Williams is out there trying to figure out.
No, Coach Williams, he's saying there were some players that were in the end zone. There was some, not players, but kids that were in the end zone. He was telling them they got to get off the field. All right, here we go. Here comes the kick. Kick is up, and it's good. 71-24. No, take it back. All right, wait a minute. They're saying it's 70-24, son. So somewhere you've gotten off. So bring that back. One more. 70-24 with 2:17 remaining in this game.
Okay, I'm going home now. Bye.
And we're trying to get some explanation, looks like. He's giving him explanation now. Humboldt will be receiving the kick. There's 2:17 remaining. (70-24) is your score. Let's go back over here. Houston has defeated Cordova 56-0. Huntington beat Gibson County 44-6. Perry County defeated Gleason 42-0. Brentwood in the fourth quarter, 10:57 remaining. Henry County leads them 22-16. Dresden leads Humboldt 70-24 here. Clock is running with 2:17 remaining here in just a moment. The clock will start back. Crockett County winning against Jackson Northside with 3:20 left, 28-26. That penalty against Humboldt is going to be assessed on the kickoff. And so Dresden will be kicking from Humboldt's 45. Lexington has defeated Jackson Southside 28-20. Dixon County falls to Kirkwood 49-14. Lake County has come back, and they lead Fulton County 33-26 in the fourth quarter. Here we go. Here's a kick. Dresden kicks it, and it'll go through the end zone. That'll be a touchback, Humboldt. JCM has fallen to Milan tonight 21-7. Dyersburg leads Obion County in the fourth, 30-12. Peabody victorious at 6-0 on the season, defeating Union City 28-7. As I said earlier, Covington 6-0. Ripley now 0-6 as Covington wins 58-0. Big tonight in Ripley. South Gibson gets the home win over Medina over Dyer County 35-0. Greenfield defeats West Carroll 30-0. And Westview leads Lausanne 37-27 with 4:06 remaining in the fourth quarter. Here we go. Vikings on offense, and the time has started back. It's running at 2:10 remaining in this one. Humboldt Vikings continuing to go out and play ball. Here we go. Back to pass. He's in trouble. Rolling out to his left. He's going to have to run it. And he goes out of bounds. He'll be pushed out at what looks like the 18. So he loses 2 yards. Could not even get back to the line of scrimmage there. That was a tough one. Second down and 12. Vikings lining back up here. We're down to 1:25 remaining. 70-24, your score. All Dresden. Throw to Jeremiah Jones. Screenplay. Got it up to the 20. He'll push his way out to the 25. Pickup of 7 on the play. And we're down to 55 seconds remaining. Humboldt getting the play ready. It's back to pass. He's looking. He's going to air it out. He's throwing it deep. It's incomplete. That pass intended for Jaden Champion. Falling to the turf. Clock continues to run. We're down to 14 seconds. Will they get one more play off? I'm not sure if they will. It's down to 5 seconds. He's going to try. Got it off. Here we go. Back to pass. It's going to be another deep one. Overthrow. That's your ball game right there. It is a final. Go ahead and add one more quarter to that, son. I'll do it for you. It's a final. Whoops. Here in, no, it was not overtime. It's a final right there. There we go. 70-24, your score. Let's run through some stats before we call it a night tonight. Congratulations to the Dresden Lions as they stay undefeated in the region. They move to 4-2. And now Humboldt Vikings will fall to 2-4. Dresden will stay undefeated in the region, 3-0. Humboldt Vikings will fall to 1-2. We talked about it tonight before the game. It was big for Humboldt to get that win tonight. Not just for the rivalry's sake. No, not just for the rivalry's sake, but for the division. This really could have turned things around in the division. Passing tonight, Kavian Taylor had a tough night. He had 2 interceptions. He did throw 3 touchdowns and rush for a touchdown. He had 10 carries, 100 yards. He threw for 19 for 46, 174 yards. Rushing-wise tonight, Jeremiah Jones had a long night, 10 carries, 18 yards. Leading the receiving room was Darian Taylor, 6 catches for 72 yards and a touchdown. Tyon Campbell had 2 catches for 10 yards. Jeremiah Jones had 9 catches for 61 yards. And that's your offense right there. Your defense just struggled to stop the run tonight. I mean, that's really what it boils down to. Defense really, really struggled, but you knew you were going to have that kind of game tonight. Yeah, it's 70, not 71. We got it fixed. So I appreciate, the way that this team really, really just tried to fight tonight. And I'm going to go to her camera now. Well, no, she's zoomed out. I've got mine here. This team continued to fight, continued to try to take plays down the field, even when the game felt like it was out of reach. Yeah, they're very, their spirit is still there. Now, next week, they got to travel to Greenfield. And Greenfield tonight came up with a big win, and they defeated West Carroll 30-0. Greenfield is now, they moved to 3-3 on the year. And it's actually, no, they went to 4-3, I think, on the year. Humboldt falls, and they're now 2-4. So, yeah, it's not one of those seasons that you really glow about. In that these games here are hard to call. They're hard to you got to pull some lessons out of them. I said it before the game tonight. You knew they were going to run the ball. They knew the Vikings knew they were going to run it tonight. Dresden knew the Vikings knew they were going to run it tonight, but it was the old kind of Coach Tucker mindset, stop me. We're going to run it until you stop it. And it's a smart thing when you got that kind of a running back. And that young man had himself a night tonight. A few quarterback keepers sprinkled in, also number 24 a few times for Dresden, but this one just really was domination through the run game, and it was crunch time many times. And the Vikings, that first quarter there, 7-6. Then it kind of got out of hand, 21-6. Halftime, they had a pretty commanding lead at halftime. There was times where the ball would reach the intended receiver and he would get his hands on it, couldn't pull it in, and you've got to learn how to go back and pull that in and really make those plays when it counts. Offensively, there was plays that were left on the field tonight. Defensively, you got to learn how to stop that run. I mean, that's really where it boils down to tonight. So final here from Humboldt. Vikings fall 70-24, and we appreciate you being on the broadcast this evening. We will be here next week at Greenfield. Thanks for watching, folks. Until next week, God bless.